It's time for our weekly recap of games that took place in the SWAC Week 9 edition to see how you guys, the viewer, did in picking the games this past weekend. Let's talk about it after the bumper. Stay tuned. What is going on, everybody, and welcome to a Victory Formation right here on Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube. If you haven't, go ahead and become a member to support the channel. We've got some really dope giveaways at the end of November for all the members that sign up through the month of November. We're going to do some giveaways, do some cool stuff to start you off. Want to bless you for Christmas in December. Want to bless you for being a loyal supporter of Jeff Lightsy Jr. So be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and join the platform to become a member so we can go ahead and bless you for all the gracious support. Now, today we're here to talk about the Week 9 predictions that you all made. Looking at your predictions, because I always put out the games. If you don't know, right here on my YouTube, Jeff Lightsy Jr., I put out the games, I put polls out for the games in the SWAC to see who you're going to pick, who you think's going to win. Jackson State Southern, oh, we know who won that game. Texas Southern Lincoln, oh, we know who won that game. So we'll review it and we'll see where you went right and where you went wrong. So let's take a look at this past week's week in review. 96% with only 171 votes. But of those 171 votes, 96% went to JSU. Of course, they got that win 35-0 over Southern. With 146 votes, peer review got 79% of the votes. Now, this was an exciting game. This game was crazy. It finished 58-48, and Prairie View was actually down most of the game. Let me go ahead and swap the tabs over. Prairie View was actually down most of the game, but they came away with the 58-48 win over Bethune-Cookman. Bethune fought hard, but Bethune couldn't get those turnovers. Their defense just couldn't stop Prairie View. So let's go ahead, swap it back over. Grambling Alcorn. You guys, the first loss of this week. Grambling, 68% of you chose the Braves over the Graham fam. Graham fam only pulled in 32% with over 200 votes. And of course, the Graham fam came out with a dominating performance over Grambling. Let me share this tab. As you see, 35-6. We saw a pick six. We saw Julian Calvez get into the end zone. We saw the running backs for Grambling do their thing. Maurice Washington, Floyd Chalk, both had a touchdown on the ground apiece. And Grambling is starting to turn it around. The G-Man, Graham fam. Y'all know I'm a Grambling man at heart, man. Y'all know I'm a part of Graham fam. I've had a lot of those guys on this platform. They got the win, even though you guys didn't think they would pull it off. 69% of you with over 200, nearly 300 votes. 69% of you chose Bama State over Alabama A&M. And, of course, you got that one right in the Magic City Classic. Bama State with a come-from-behind win, 24-17 over Alabama A&M in the Magic City Classic, a game that I think has had the biggest crowd in HBCU football this year. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments down below. Didn't this game have the largest attendance in all of HBCU football this year with over 60,000 people? I think roughly around 65,000 came out to the Magic City Classic in Birmingham, and they saw a good performance, a come-from-behind performance by D. Davis, Coach Eddie Robinson Jr., whether you like him, love him, hate him, whatever. And the Hornets got a win over the rival in the Magic City Classic. Let's jump back. FAMU came away with a nice win. 91% of you guys. This game actually had a ton of votes. 454 votes. 91% of you all chose FAMU over UAPB, and 91% of you all were correct because FAMU got a decent, well-respected 21-point victory, 27-6 over UAPB. FAMU, outside of that JSU game, has not lost since they played Jackson State. They have not lost. They started the season 0-2, and they haven't lost a game since. So shout out to Coach Willie Simmons. Shout out to the Rattlers. Once they got the certification stuff figured out, they've been rolling. And then in our last game of last week, with over 335 votes, 90% of you chose Texas Southern over Lincoln. Texas Southern got a decent win, a nice win over Lincoln University in California, 37-2, 37-2 in that week. So that is how you guys did fairly well. What did you go? What was the record? 1, 2, 3. You missed that one. 4, 5. So you went 5-1. 5-1 record for the viewer at home. 5-1 record for the viewer at home. That's not bad. That's not bad. I like it. I like it. I'm not mad. 68% of you guys were wrong about on the Graham fam, and I feel a certain kind of way about that. But you guys were overwhelmingly correct on Jackson State and FAMU. Let's see. We got the polls out for this week. As of now, right now, with over 190 votes, you guys, 65% of you think Alabama A&M will beat Mississippi Valley. With over 170 votes, Prairie View, 69% to Alcorns, 31%. That's how you're feeling. With over 260 votes, you guys think Grand Fam's going to get a winning streak. Let's go. I like it. I like it. 90% of you guys feel like Grambling will get that win over UAPB. UAPB will be looking to bounce back after getting beat by 3 touchdowns to FAMU. So you got them over UAPB. With over 320 votes, you got Bama State over Bethune. I think this game could be close. Bethune has shown the ability to score a bunch of points. Bethune has shown the ability to be competitive against teams that are probably better than them talent-wise. And Bethune has played some good games. They should have beat Prairie View last week. So this game, 67% of you guys believe Bama State will get the win over Bethune. I say watch out for that one. I like what Bethune is doing. I like as far as offense. Now, they can't really stop no one. So whether D. Davis and that Alabama State offense will be able to score enough points against Bethune, but Alabama State's defense has been playing really, really well. They got some playmakers on the defensive side of the ball. With over 430 votes, you guys got FAMU 75% over Southern. I say watch this game. Watch this game because Southern is feeling embarrassed. Southern went and got curb stomped by Jackson State. Southern did all of that talking and got beat the hell up on by Coach Prime at JSU 35-0. They got skunked in their rival game, the Boombox Classic. I think they're going to come back with some vengeance. I think they want to get out, and this is going to be a really competitive game. 75%, I'm actually surprised by that. But I think there's a lot of JSU fans, and they're not going to choose Southern for nothing. So I say watch out for Southern this week. This could be a loss for FAMU. I'm interested to see the winner of that game with over 400 votes. And also with the Jackson State-Texas Southern game, you guys showed out on this poll with 1.1 thousand votes, over 1,000 votes. 96% on went to Jackson State. You guys don't think Texas Southern has a chance against JSU? I think it's going to be tough for Texas Southern. Andrew Body is having a decent season, but he's not the most accurate passer. Jackson State can get after it, and if you make a mistake, you hold on to the ball too long, they can make you pay. They force fumbles. If you throw inaccurate passes, they can make you pay. They catch interceptions. They play really good, tight man-to-man defense. So this is a game. I think this could get ugly for Texas Southern. JSU seems to be on a mission, and their running game is really, really on point. We know what Shador can do in those receivers, especially his connection to Dallas Daniels is special. But that running game with Savion Wilkerson is really rolling. So this game, it's at Texas Southern, so that helps. It's JSU's on the road. But this game could – it could get ugly. We saw what happened last week against Southern. And this week, for you guys, I actually added some special additions. I added some MEAC games. So we got 60% of you guys believe North Carolina Central, who is rolling in North Carolina Central, now once again has a shot at that MEAC title against Howard. It's like a 3-way tie at the top of the MEAC between North Carolina Central, Howard, and South Carolina State after South Carolina State laid an egg against Morgan State. And so North Carolina Central, to try to get back in that driver's seat, because they did lose to South Carolina State, you guys, they have to go out and beat Howard. You all believe, 60% of you believe they will get that victory with over 360 votes. Norfolk State, think they'll take a fall to North Carolina A&T with over 450 votes. 83% of you guys believe North Carolina A&T will beat Norfolk State. I'm right along with you on that one. This one is close. Dell State versus South Carolina State with over 500 votes. You barely got South Carolina State eking this one out with 56% of the votes in this one so far. This one will be a good one. South Carolina State, embarrassing loss to Morgan last week. They need to bounce back so they can continue. They still hold their own destiny. They finish the rest of the way, they will be playing in a celebration mode because Morgan State doesn't really have a chance of winning the MEAC, and South Carolina State, if they go on to beat Howard, they already beat North Carolina Central. They can still, etch their mark, defend their title in the celebration bowl, especially since there's no MEAC championship game. So South Carolina State still holds their own destiny, but it's a little more shaky. They don't have any games to lose the rest of the way. So that's going to be interesting. And you guys think this will be a close game. Only 56% of the votes with over 500 votes casted. If you want to be a part of these polls, come over to my YouTube channel, Jeff Lightsy Jr. That is my YouTube channel, Jeff Lightsy Jr. is right there on the screen. Thank you guys to all of you that have participated. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok, on all social media platforms at JLightsy7. Also, we're still doing our membership campaign. If you want to join, become a member. We're going to be doing special giveaways at the start of December. So we're collecting members. We're going to be collecting members forever, but we want to continue to get as many members as possible in the month of November because we're going to do special giveaways. And it's going to be really dope stuff down the line for all the members. You're going to get some special perks. I can't tell you just exactly what it is, but just know we cooking up something real nice, especially for the members. So thank you all. Anybody that comes on, likes, shares, subscribes, watches, views, tells people about me. You guys have helped my channel grow exponentially, and we're on the road to 10K. We already passed 5K. Now we're on the road to 10K. So thank you guys. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Black Boss channel, Victory Formation, and Jeff Lightsy Jr. right here on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up button on your way out, and I will see you next time. Peace.